I had this sense. Where is the Hebrew of the week, Ken? Where is the Hebrew of the week? I don't know where it came from, but here it is, the Hebrew of the year. Again, can you pronounce this Hebrew? Ruth 3:15. Here's my attempt. Vayomer Havi Ha Mitpakat Asher Alayik. Alayik. Not Elijah, but Alayik. Okay, what do you recognize? Vayomer, oh, come on. That's easy, Ken. Vayomer is, and he said, so common that you must stop right now if you don't know that and fry it on your brain. Vayomer, and he said. Vayomer, and he said. All right. Havi, this is from, what is it from? Hava? But anyway, or is it Yahav? No, it's Yahav. It's from Yahav. Not Ahav, because Ahav is I love. Ahav, a love. This is not Ahav. This is Yahav, which means to give and so forth, bring, that kind of thing. The Hirik Yod on the end is a second feminine singular command. It's like you took the imperfect and chopped the performative off, and that's what was left. And of course, first yods, hayav, first yods often disappear in these kinds of more involved forms. Anyway, it's a second person feminine singular command. Give. He's telling, this is Boaz telling Ruth to bring her cloak, the cloak that is on you. Good, she's clothed. Anyway, so give the cloak. So, hey, patak doubling is the. It's a long word, isn't it? Mitpakat. It's a strange word. Anyway, give the cloak. That shouldn't be capitalized. Autocorrect is almost always auto mistake. But the cloak. Bring the cloak. The cloak asher. The cloak that is alayik, upon you. So al is upon, and k, with the shava there is a second feminine singular object. Upon you, feminine singular person you. So, and Boaz says to Ruth, give the cloak that's on you. Bring it here. Bring your cloak here. It's okay. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Don't worry. Don't go get nervous. Your kids can listen. See if you can pronounce this line. Here it is. Ve'ekazi ba. V'tokez ba. Vayamad shesh Se'orim. Okay, what's going on here? So again, we've got this Hirik Yod here. Hirik Yod was in the first one. Hirik Yod's down here. I'm guessing this is another second feminine singular command. Again, the way you make a lot of commands is you take the imperfect form and chop the performative off. So the performative here would be a tav, I suspect. But it's gone away because this is an imperative. And hold it out. Hold with it. Not the way we would put it in English, but hold your cloak out. He's going to give her some grain. That's the spoiler alert. Vav is and. Akaz is to hold. Ekazi is hold. You hold. You feminine singular person you. So that's a second feminine singular imperative. It's a call, nothing funny done with the stem. Same with the verbs up here. Ba is b, with or in, by, and then a hey with a mapik, with a mapik in it, is a object hey. It's her. It's a third feminine singular object. So, and hold with it. But the it here is the cloak, not Ruth. This word here, mitpakat, that tav at the end tells you it's feminine. It's feminine singular, this cloak. So, and hold your cloak out. Hold with your cloak. We'd have to come up with a better English translation if we were coming up with the Bible. Say, and hold it out. That's basically what he's saying. So that's Boaz speaking. I didn't put the end of the quotes. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to stop the tape and do it now. You can figure it out. You're smart. You're doing Hebrew. So bring the cloak that's on you and hold it out, end quote. And she held it out. Oh, good grief. Now that's a mistake. I'm not going to stop it. That's she held. I was testing you. And she held with it. So you see a kaz here. It's that same verb. It's still call, but now it has a tav on the front, so it's a third feminine singular imperfect call from a kaz. And she held with it. He said, bring the cloak that's on you and hold with it. And she held with it, which we know what it's saying, even though that's not good English translation. It's hold it out. And what did he do? She held it out, and vayamad, and he measured sheish sa'orim, 6 barleys, 6 bushels of barley, I assume. Well, I don't know. Bushels is a lot. He gave her 6 barleys, whatever that means. Measured here, vav patak doubling. This is a converted imperfect or a vayiktol or a preterite. He measured. The yod is a performative, third masculine singular. So this must be either yamad or madah. Man, I'm feeling like I need to pause the tape, but with my Mac version of this, it's not. It's a little more involved, so I'm not going to do it. Look it up. 6. He measured 6 measures, maybe 6 measures of barley, something like that. That sounds more. Not 6 bushels. That'd be a lot. She couldn't hold that. 6 measures, maybe. He measured. That is, Boaz measured 6 measures of barley, and what's he? Oh, he got these dots. Autocorrect again. I'm having a bad day, but I'm not going to redo it because you've waited for weeks for the next Hebrew video here. So basically, and he laid on her, that is the barley and the garment, and she went to the city. The Hebrew is here, vayashet, no period, aleha, no period, vayavo, no period, and then ha'ir, yes, a colon, or that's kind of a period. All right, so and he laid on her, I guess the cloak. So vav patak doubling here is converted imperfect, a vayiktol, a preterite. Seat, sheet is to put or place, and he put, that is. So this is a converted imperfect, third masculine singular call from sheet. And then on her, all is upon. We saw it in the previous slide. And then interesting, a different setup here, right? It had a hey with a mapik, but this seems to be saying, well, okay, this is on her, on Ruth, and the previous one was on her, the cloak. So I don't know if that makes a difference here, but the translation is similar, on her. And we had 2 versions. This one is with the ha, which is one way to say upon her, and then it was a hey with a mapik, another way to say upon her on the previous slide. So, and he laid on her, put it on her. Vayavo, this is from bo. It's call. It's vav patak doubling. It's converted imperfect. It's third masculine singular. And she went ha'ir, to the city. There's no word to here, but we got to put it in because that's the sense of it here. This would normally be hey patak doubling, but ayins don't do doubling. It's not in my contract. I'm a guttural. And so they tried to shoot the dagesh into the ayin, and it ricocheted back and made a patak into a kamatz, ha'ir. All right, so there you have it, the verse. He gives her a parting gift for coming into the threshing floor tonight. You get 6 measures of barley, And so she takes 6 measures of barley, and she's, of course, going to get a lot more than that before it's all done. This has been the Hebrew of the Week. Again, I wrote a book called Hebrew for the Novice that tells you how to learn Hebrew without memorizing everything. You can get the ebook, you can get the paperback a little bit cheaper on my Shopify store. But if you want to get it from Amazon, which is I ship the books from Amazon anyway. But if you want to get the book from Amazon, that's the direct link. And then I've got a couple courses on Udemy, one that goes with the book I just showed you, Biblical Hebrew for the Novice. If it's that expensive, message me. I'll give you a code. But there's also learning Hebrew through the book of Jonah. Starts with verse 1 and goes through the whole book. And this has been the Hebrew of the month, I think, this time. Hope you have a great week.